Hello people of the internet. Well, this is my first haul of the year. It is June the something 10th. It's June the 10th today and I'm recording this and I have not done a haul for 6 months then because in December, and I've just gone back and watched it to see what I said, because I thought I said in it that I was going to do a no spend. I was going to try for 3 months, I was going to try for the whole year, but if I did 3 months that would be great and all this kind of stuff. Well, I did 3 months. I did 3 months really quite easily, but I may have fallen off the bandwagon recently and here it is. Now if you're watching this, you are probably watching this right in the middle of me doing some videos decluttering my books, because I think I've put definitely 2, there may be 3 or 4, there's probably going to be 6 altogether of me going through all my books and decluttering them, but I'm sticking this one in the middle, and everyone's going to go, oh, you're putting a haul up even when you're decluttering books. What I'm doing is fine-tuning my book collection. I've had some of my books for 10 years. 2013, some are even longer than that. I went back on Amazon and looked up some of my books and thinking, you know, am I going to get this one? And I've had it 10 years. 10 years and I haven't coloured in it. It's time to let it go, isn't it? And I think that in the beginning when I was buying colouring books, it wasn't the same as it is now. There wasn't all the Amazon books, there wasn't all the self-published books, there wasn't that many books. So as soon as you saw anything that was suitable for an adult, well, as soon as you saw, you might not have done, I did. As soon as I saw a colouring book that was suitable for an adult, I jumped on it and bought it. And some when they turned up, I was like, kind of thing. I'll put it on the shelf. It's nice to have a collection, kind of thing. And then that collection got bigger and bigger and bigger and spread over 1 cube, 2 cube, 3 cube, 4 cubes. And then suddenly I felt overwhelmed. And I would look at my stuff. I'd come in here to do some colouring and I couldn't see the wood for the trees. I couldn't remember what books I liked, and I'd pull them all out and go, oh yeah, no, I don't like that one, put it back. Oh no, I don't like that one, put it back. Oh, I'll do something in this one. Or by the time, you know, I've got an hour's colouring time and I've spent 45 minutes looking for a book. It's a bit like watching TV at the moment, isn't it? Like, oh, let's watch a film. Netflix, Disney Plus, Sky Plus, Sky Cinema. An hour and a half's gone by and it's time for bed and you haven't watched a film. It was a bit like that. There was too much choice. And so I have decided to be brutal and realistic and honest with myself and only keep the books that I know I'm going to colour in. And quite a few of the books, I mean, there was this period of time when I was really enjoying the colouring community and I was watching every haul, and I was watching the haul with Amazon open and adding things to my basket. And you know, I earn good money, I work long hours, I bought stuff, it turned up, and sometimes that's what the money was for. That's what the purpose it served, because I wanted to look at the book, I wanted to flick through the book, I wanted to put it on my shelf for a while. The actual action of buying it was the purpose that thing served. That doesn't necessarily mean it has to stay in my life forever, and so that's what I'm doing. But what I have bought is now, hopefully, more of the books that I love, more of the books that I've kept or going to keep, and maybe down the line some of these will be decluttered. I don't think so, but I might, who knows. So if you're watching this thinking, oh, I should get rid of a load of stuff and then buy more, yeah, that's dead right. My money, my life. And here we go. Alright, so the first one, and lots of people asked me if I got this, and actually in my New Year's video, which I will link up there, and I did just rewatch it to see what I said, and I did notice I had a broken tooth in that video. I forgot about that. My tooth broke over Christmas, and then I recorded the video and forgot that the tooth had broken. Anyway, that's beside the point, but I noticed it. It's been fixed now, by the way. I no longer have a broken tooth down there. It's got a cap or crown or something expensive on it. Anyway, so this book was the book that I was going to break my no spend for last year, and this book was the book that I was going to break my no spend for this year, because it got delayed last year. It was supposed to come out like August last year or something like that, and then it got delayed to March this year. So I had it on pre-order. I had it on pre-order the first time round, and my pre-order was still open, whatever it's called, you know, waiting to ship, kind of whatever it is when it's pre-ordered. And then the book came out and Amazon didn't have it for ages. And I saw a couple of other people got it, and I went back to have a look at my pre-order and it was still in pre-order status. And I thought to myself, well, if it comes, it comes. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm not going to order it, right? Because this was March and I was still in my kind of, I'm going to get to the end of 3 months kind of thing. And anyway, it didn't come in March, but then in April, whoop, why do I always do that? I pushed that back right in the middle of filming. Then in April, suddenly it turned up and I was like, oh, okay, fine, fair enough. Amazon must have got some in stock. And they did. And I must admit, 2 things is, number one, it's more expensive than the other books. I paid for the other ones by Denise Klett. I didn't pay more than £10. This was £15. And I've had a little bit of a flick through it. I don't love it as much as the other books, because I think there's been, some of the pictures have been a bit rushed. So this one reminds me of the old school kind of, you know, this old school, the ones in her other books. That one that's cute, that's really nice. But then that one that I just said with the clouds, like what, like this, well, that's supposed to be peacock, so that's not too bad. Oh, there's birds there. Where's the one that I just saw with the clouds? I'll find it, I'll find it. I mean, it is cute. It's definitely my style of colouring book. And I love the paper, and I can't wait. This one. So, lots and lots of clouds. 3 little birds on a line. And that feels like, I don't know, a little bit like, oh, I've got to get another page done. Blech, kind of thing. I mean, it was delayed, and she is a busy lady. And like that one as well, that's a lot of eggs on one grumpy bird. But the majority of the pages, like, you know, that's old school, isn't it? And I really like it. And I love birds. Oh, look, and there's a fairy like in the old ones. And there's a, that's why I kept thinking this was called Bears in the Woods, because there's a bear on the front. But yeah. Yes, people of the internet, I did finally get the new Denise Klett book. And I'm really pleased that I got it. So that came, like I say, without me ordering it. It was pre-ordered from whenever, last year. And did that break the dam? No, it didn't actually, because I still didn't buy anything else after that. So the next thing was another book, and it's Remote Country. I'm so behind the times. And this was when Book Depository was going out of business. Which was, when was that? I shall put the date on the screen here of when they was getting out of business. And they had this in stock. And at the time, Amazon didn't have it in stock. And they had it in stock, and it was £11.53 or something. And I looked it on Amazon, and they never had it in stock, and there was a third-party seller selling it, and they had it for £25. And I was like, oh, if I don't buy it from Book Depository, I'm never going to get it. And I have one other Eerie book, which I really like, that I bought from Japan, and it's in the Japanese language. So I decided to give to Book Depository one last order before they went out of business. I literally ordered this on like 2 days before they closed, and I got Romantic Country. Look, you still get the Book Depository bookmark. Rest in peace, Book Depository. Look, what did Amazon do? They bought it just to close it down. Dang you, Amazon. Anyway, yeah, I like it, because these, you know, I would definitely colour in that page. Is that my dog barking? No, it's next door. Oh, I have to check now because I'm not sure. No, it's next door. They're having a barbecue and they've got someone around with a little puppy. As soon as the sun comes out, everyone has a barbecue, don't they? Yeah, so I'm really pleased. I finally got 300 Years Behind the Times, and it's got the map in it as well. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to colouring in that one. The next one, and this is the one that you have already seen, because I did it in my what I would have bought if I wasn't on a no spend. It's got something on it. Doof. And this was due to Wendy's colouring. She did a flip through of this, and I was like, I really like that book, and I bought it. And I have started colouring it already. I started this 2 weeks ago maybe, with predominantly with pastel pencils, because that's what I was playing with. And I kind of got annoyed because this green, sorry, was in the pastel pencils, and I was like, oh, that wasn't pastel. It's the power of swatch. I hadn't swatched the pencils. And then I saw that Lucy Just Adds Colour recently has just started colouring this one, and go and watch Lucy's video because Lucy's done the, you know, I've kind of like, okay, that's not as good kind of thing, but I will finish it because I am enjoying doing it. I am just not as talented as the lovely Lucy, and she's doing this in a really, you know, really, funny enough, we've both done blue outfit, so yeah, so I'm going to finish it. Like I say, I really enjoyed it. But this was the next book I bought. And to be honest, I think this was probably the one. Oh, I don't know. There was a little wedge in the dam there. You know, the am I going to buy stuff dam. There was a tiny little wedge in it. So this was the trickle to start coming through. The next one I bought, and I bought it, I don't know why I saw it, but I saw it. And it was very cheap. It's £3.77. And it's by, who is it by? Mindful Markers, and it's got 50 unique images, and I do like it when books have got unique images. And it is all Art Nouveau women. Now, I'm not a huge fan of colouring faces, but there's something about this one that I liked the look of. Number one, because some of the pages have got grayscale in them. There's one with, look at that, that is a proper Art Nouveau picture. I can do the dress, I can do the hair. Like the big black bold outlines. It's a nice face, it's not too weird. Look at that, that's beautiful. I can imagine doing that. And there's a couple with really nice grayscale on. I mean, I'm not quite sure why she's Art Nouveau, but where's the one with the grayscale hair that I really like the look of? Yeah, look, she's got really nice grayscale hair. And for £3.77, I was thinking, well, I can give faces a try finally, can't I? Yeah, it's much nicer than I thought. Be nice to do with alcohol markers anyway. So as Art Nouveau women, everything I show, by the way, is linked down below. So if you want a quick link, they are Amazon affiliate links, which means I do get 2.5p if you click on the link or whatever it is. The next book I got was Stone Mosaic. I didn't buy this. Belba family sent it to me. And I have asked Belba family not to send me any more books because I don't like the obligation of showing them to you. But this is the last one that they're going to send me. This one's houses. Am I more interested in houses than some of the other ones? Maybe. I'll do probably a shorts video on this, just so that Belba family get, you know, the exposure that they wanted for sending me this book. But like I say, I don't want to be sent any more books. I don't want to be sent books to show them to you, to try to make you buy them. If I show you books, it's because I love them. Anyway, so that was the next one. And now the dam is still pretty much closed. And then I got Happy... Did I get the Happy Mail first? I did. I got Happy Mail from... It was such... right. I've got Happy Mail from Cross Stitch Button, Maureen, the lovely Maureen. I've mentioned her a few times on my channel. She hasn't got a YouTube channel herself. She does have an Instagram. She's quite quiet on Instagram, and we've known each other for a while. She started following me when I was decluttering. We're both into minimalism. You wouldn't think that when you see the amount of my books, but we are, and that's how we kind of connected. And it was a Friday, and I just finished work, and these books... did I come home? I did. I came home and my husband said, oh, you got a parcel. And I was like, have I? And these books were in them. So let's go through these in order. Number one, this is my first ever Clara Markova. I never thought I would get one. I know you can't buy them easily in the UK. I know there's a way of speaking to someone on Facebook and meeting around the back of the bike sheds and handing over cash in a brown envelope or something. And you can buy the book. And when I looked into that, they was really expensive, more than I would pay for a colouring book. And oh look! And so, as much as I wanted one, I never thought I could justify 30, 25, 40, 50, whatever it is, for a book. And so when this came, I was like, oh! It's my first ever. Aren't they cute? Aren't they cute pictures? Look at that. That is a giant mouse riding. Oh, it's not. I was going to thought it was riding a dog, but it's not. It's a rocking horse. So it's a little rocking horse. They're cute pictures. They're cute pictures. This effectively single-sided, because this side here is just, I mean, I don't think I would use pens in these, but I could if I wanted to. That little dog's really barking. If you can hear a dog barking, it's not my dog. But I am so excited about colouring in this and trying different pencils in it. Such a beautiful book. Thank you, Maureen. So really happy with that. And in the same parcel, she also sent me 2 other books. This is a Japanese book, which I've got no idea what it's called, but my guess is going to the shops or shopping, or the girl goes to the shops or something like that, because it is all about a girl going to the shops. So she's in the bookshop to start off with. So if you start from the very beginning, yeah, look, there's a little "oh" kind of thing. So then there's the bookshop, there's the girl in the bookshop, then she's sitting and reading, and then she's looking through the bakery window there, so I'm guessing she's going to go in the bakery. Ooh, she goes in the bakery, there are all the cakes, there's a selection of cakes, and she's going in the bakery. So the first bit was, and there's more cakes, and now she's looking in the dress shop, or the clothes shop, and there's action of the clothes shop. So yeah, she's trying on the dress, look. It's a cute book, isn't it? It's nice, and it's yet again one of these nice Japanese paper ones. So yeah, so that was the next book she sent me. And then when I saw this, I was like, oh no, she sent me Romantic Country, and I've just bought it. And then I noticed it said the third tale, and I was like, oh, fabulous, I haven't got the third tale, I've only got the first tale. And so yes, this was the third tale, and I was like, that's great, I've got the first and third now. I've almost got the full collection. So I was really pleased to receive this, especially as I just bought the first tale, and here comes the third tale. So they were the 3 that Maureen gave me, so thank you very much, Maureen. And then basically the dam was open. I was watching, no, I was on Instagram, and I saw, what's the lovely lady's name, Jackie, Spare Room Studio, is that what her handle is? I'll link her down below, put her name on the screen. She showed this book, and I was thinking, another RJ Hampson one already. And so I jumped over to his Instagram, and he had a flip through, and his flip throughs are really nice because it sort of stops on the pages and then they automatically colour in, and then it goes to another one and they automatically, and I was like, I've got to get it. And I think I posted, if I get this, I'm going to blame you, Jackie. Well, it's in the same order as that. I ordered 2 more books. Well, I had to order the second tale, didn't I? I'd already bought the first tale from the book depository. Maureen had sent me the third tale. I can't have the first and third without having the second, so I bought the second tale as well. I don't know if anyone's ever mentioned this, I'm sure they have. These books are lovely, and in this one, you suddenly get that giant picture of birds in it like that. And it's like, that picture, did they accidentally zoom in too much on the picture or something? Because it's the only picture like that in them. It's very weird, isn't it? But anyway, so I bought that one as well, Romantic Country number 2. And then the third book that I ordered at the same time was The Island Cuties by Joshua Dunbar. Now, I have the Christmas one, which I did as an advent calendar. I'm not sure if you've already seen my decluttering videos where I talk about my Christmas books. And I didn't buy the Valentine's one. I was as good as gold. I think there may have been another one that came out as well. But this Little Island Cuties, you know, something to do with holidays and, you know, ticky men and mermaids and, I don't know, anything to do with holiday. And I was just like, yeah, I'm getting that. And it was when it first came out, so it was, I don't know, £3 something or whatever. So then I thought to myself, oh, now, before I say I've been naughty, because I haven't really, one of my no spend rules when I just went back was that I wasn't allowed to spend money. I was only allowed to spend vouchers, and I have only spent vouchers. I haven't spent any money, so that's the good thing. Well, I haven't spent any money on Amazon. There's something else coming up later on. And then the next tranche of colouring books that I bought were some Hannah Lynn's, because I saw a lady on Instagram, and I will remember her name. She had put a story up saying that all the Hannah Lynn books were reduced to £4.38, and I haven't got all of Hannah Lynn's. I've got two full-size ones and one small one. And so I literally went and put all of the ones into my basket, and then I literally was hovering over the checkout and I was thinking, do you really want to order 9 Hannah Lynn colouring books? Watch flip-throughs of the books. So I did. I stopped and I watched flip-throughs of the book, and I took all but these 3 out of my basket. So this one, it is the old style Hannah Lynn that I really like. Small details, nice little faces. This one is Mythical Maidens and Curious Creatures, and I like the look of it. I do believe, has it got duplicate? Yeah, it's got 2 of each copy. But are they slightly different? No, this isn't the one that is that. They are just identical copies. So that was the first one that I got. The next one I got was Victorian Darlings, and I really like this one because I liked the dresses, and this it's just old school Hannah Lynn really, isn't it? And these are the first ones that I've got. I can say it's slightly better paper. The other Hannah Lynn books I've got I bought from eBay, printed by a different company, and they're even thinner than these. So I got this one, and then I got the new one, Fantasy Faces, and I got the line art and grayscale one. But I'm not so enamoured by this one. I know it's called Fantasy Faces, so it is going to be more faces and less dress, but I just don't think it's as detailed as, you know, her old school ones kind of thing. I mean, it's quite cute. I like the fact that you get both styles. There are some of them that are really kind of basic, and I just wasn't so enamoured with this one as I thought I would. I mean, if you love doing Hannah Lynn faces, then this one's for you. But for £4.38, I'm pleased I didn't pay £8 something for it. And then while I was picking up those as well, this wasn't reduced to anything. It was £4.38, but I think they're always £4.38, the little ones. They might not be. They might normally be more expensive. I already have, where's the other little one that I've got, which I love? Enchanted Faces. Yeah, and I've done lots in that one, and I like it. So I thought I'd get the Sweet and Simple. Sweet and Simple? Yeah. Whimsy Girls as well. So I've got another little one, so they can live together. So that's all the books. That's all the books that I've bought. But I have bought some stuffs too. So the first stuffs I bought, and to be honest, this was when was this? This was between, so it was after April. It was in May, because we went out for my brother's birthday. There we go. So I don't have to try to remember. It was in May, just before the massive dam busted, and I bought 7 books or whatever it is. I went out with my mum and my brother, and there was a shop that was selling. Were they closing down? I'm not sure they were, but all of their Spectrum Noir and Crafters Companion stuff was going half price. Right, and these was marked as £15 down to £7.50, and I knew that I don't have all the tri-blends. I'll show you the tri-blends that I do have. I have this many tri-blends, and I did a chart of the ones that I was missing, and I know that I was missing some yellows and some oranges. I didn't have any oranges, I don't think. No, I don't. Well, what's that one? That's coral, isn't it? Yeah, coral shades. So I knew that I was missing. They had about 4 or 5 different ones. I didn't buy them all, but I bought the ones that I knew that would fill gaps in my collection, if you know what I mean. Now I know that there are some duplicates in here. When I bought them in the shop, I didn't have my list of pens with me, but for half price, £7.50 a pack, I bought all 3 of them. I think I bought my mum's some as well. But when I got home and I checked, I think there was one, was there? One duplicate in this one. Jade green shade, Alpine green shade. No, I don't think there was any duplicates in that one. Pink violet shades maybe. I don't think there was any duplicates in that one. Pale pink shade. No, golden yellow shade. Nope. Aqua blue blend. Nope. And burnt orange blend. No, so no duplicates in that one. Yay! £7.50 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pens. It's £1.25 a pen, and you get 3 pens in it. It's pretty good, huh? And then this one, bright pink blend. Might have that one. No. Oh, I have, yeah. Bright pink blend, lavender blend. No. Purple blend I have. Dark red blend, no. Orange blend, no. And citrus blend, no. So 2 in that one I already have. So I basically got 4 for £7.50. And then this one is the portrait blend set. So like the skin tone colours. And I don't think I had any of these. Coral blend. No, I've got coral shades already. Pale pink blend. No, I've got pale pink shades. Fair skin blend I know I haven't got. Gold brown blend. No, I've got gold brown shade. Tan blend. No, I've got tan shades. And earth brown blends. No, so none in that either. So basically, out of all of these, there was only 2 out of this one that I had, which is great. So I have just basically, I would say, probably doubled my tri-blend collection. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 20, almost 18 new pens, well 16 new pens because I've already got 2 of them. So really excited to swatch those and play with those. I do like the tri-blends, they're really nice for creating easy blends. Okay, next was when I became really a naughty person. Because I bought more alcohol markers. Yes, this is the 104 set of the Honolulu Bees. The Honolulu Bees are the brush, so Honolulu Bees, and they've not been available in the UK for, well, I think they've only just actually come out. So Honolulu Bees are the ones that have the fine line at one end and the brush at the other. The Honolulu A's have brush and a chisel. I don't like a chisel. These are my favourite pens, and I had the 200. Well, I had the 168 set, and then I had bought the mid-tone set. So all I was missing was the 104 extra set to take it up to 320, and they'd been sort of knocking around in my basket. No, they hadn't been knocking around in my basket because they hadn't been available. But they came out and I saw them I mean, they know what I like on Amazon, so they literally just popped up as, oh, you can buy these now. And so I haven't actually checked it. Like, oh, look at that, juicy. Juicy. Let's get that off. And yeah, they are the right ones, good. Yeah, so they popped up, but they was on a extremely good deal. And they had, so not only were they on a good deal, so I think they're about 68, £72 or something. They had £10 off, so they were down to 62, I think it was. And then if you bought 2 items from Ohuhu, you got another, it's either 5 or 10% off. And so I wanted these, which are the replacement brushes. I think is it 8 or 10? I think it's 8. Let's open it. Let us open it. Oh, has it got the manufacture date on it? Oh, 2022. We've only just got, well, we haven't only just got these. Let's have a look. So you get the tweezers, which, if anyone has watched any of my videos where I have now ruined 2 pairs of my eyebrow tweezers, you will know that I really could do with these. And I wanted a set. These are very similar to the Copic ones. And you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You get 8 new tips, which is handy for when your tips have gone fluffy. So if you ordered 2 things, you got another, I'll check what it was and put it on the screen, another X% off. And so these ended up working out like £5 4p or something, and I got another 10% off of these, so it was a really, really good deal. And now I have the full set of Ohuhus. Yay! Ohuhus, I've said it before when I've done comparison videos. I've done quite a few comparison videos of alcohol markers, and they are my I don't like the smell. I wish they didn't smell quite as strong as they do, but I do. They are my favourite brush markers. So, and now I have the full set, 320. The other thing I bought was, if you've seen a couple of videos that I've put up recently, I put up a review of the Ohuhu marker, bamboo marker. That was on a special offer at the same time, and I bought that hoping that if it was good I was going to buy enough for my entire collection. I was going to buy 3 or 4 of them, whatever it took, but you couldn't fit the right amount of markers in it. It made it too wobbly. I'm sticking with me whatever they're called, Spectrum Noir marker case, marker things for those. But what I did buy is a new case, and this is to put, basically what I want to do here, where you can't see, there is a wall of markers, and I need all of the Spectrum Noir trays to fit my 320 Ohuhus on it. Let's just take these out because I was playing with it the other day. So I want to put away somewhere, put somewhere else, the 100 and it's 168, but I've taken some out into a travel case that I move around. So there's about 120 left. I wanted somewhere else to put 120 markers, which is why I was trying their marker storage solutions as well. The other one, you know, the plastic one that crumbled away. And then I saw this, and it's the Bitsky one, and it holds 120 markers. It's like the Big Daddy version of the one that I've done a review on, which I'll link up there. And yeah, it's really nice. I'm looking forward to putting my 120, you know, clearing the rack down, putting, it's these markers that I'm putting in here, the old Oleep Joy Wish ones kind of thing, because once they run out I'm not going to replace them. So I'm going to put these in here, and then the good thing about this is when it's loaded up it can, you know, sit on its side. I'm trying to show you, or it can stand up as a travel thing, or it can just sit on your desk like that, which is, you know, you can't see. It can sit on your desk like that, sideways. You know what I mean. Yeah, so I picked up one of those, and then the last thing that I bought, yet again, Amazon knows what I like, and they recommended them to me. These are the Amazon Basic colour pencils. Now I know people in America have been able to get these for a while now, and there was like, when they first came out, everyone was like, oh, they're so wonderful, they're just like Prisma. Oh, that's got some thick bubbles on that. There's a 3-layer, 4-layer bubbles on that. Go you, Amazon, for packing. So these came out over here in the UK. Huzzah! And when I saw them, they were £11.72 for 72 pencils. £11.72. Oh, I've got two 72s there. Might be £11.54. £11 something, not £12 anyway. I think they've gone up a little bit now, but for £11.72, clearly I haven't got enough pencils, but I absolutely wanted to try these when everyone... Ooh, the tin's really... the tin's got tape on it, that's why. So the tin's really hard to open. It's a nice tin. There we go. Tape. Drum roll. Oh, it is still quite hard to open. Got notches. Ooh. Oh, they've got big cores in them. Amazon Basics, sand. They remind me a bit of the Brute Funas, the way they look. They've got the old white paint on the inside. Shall we try one? Let's try a nice tealy coloured one. Let's try 2 tealy coloured ones. But they wouldn't make a good blend. They might make a good blend. They in number order 6535, 534. Oh, they are 536. Let's do a quick test. Bring you down. Well, they feel like the Brute Funas, the original Brute Funas. Bit firmer, I think. Definitely not soft and creamy like the Artex. I was trying to remember the name of them then. Not very waxy. They didn't do much of a wax. Let me get a test book. I'm going to get this test book, which is I use this a lot for testing. Something I can do with tealy blues. Okay, let's do an umbrella in tealy blues. Which one was the dark one? That one. I can't remember how to colour underneath you. Just bring you right down and then I won't get in the way. Okay, they don't feel too bad, but then nothing really does it? They're definitely better than, you know, your hardcore £10 cheap pencils. I need to take my glasses off. I haven't coloured on the camera for ages. I need another one. That one's not light enough. Maybe it will do. Yeah, they're not they're not soft and creamy and melt, but they're not bad. Okay, we'll go over that top bit again. I'm not the best colourer in the world. Probably watching this going, no, you should have done that first or that first. Yeah, these are two really different colours as well. That one's definitely more greener and the other one's more bluer. The thickness of the pencils in your hand do feel like the old, the original set of Brute Fooners. They blend quite nicely though. There's sort of two different colours. Not the best blender either. I pressed too hard. That's not too bad, is it? I'll put my glasses back on so I can see in the camera. Yeah, I might do a proper review of these or have a proper play with them. But yeah, so they're out. Woo! They're available in the UK now. The Amazon Basic coloured pencils. If I was you and you was interested in them, I would wait, because Amazon always let their own stuff go cheap when it's Black Friday or whatever. I got these, like I say, for £11 something. They're £15 something at the moment. If you're interested in them, wait a little bit is what I would say. And I think that's it. Yes, that is it. I have not purchased anything else. So it's not too bad for 6 months, is it? Oh, you're still zoomed in. That's not too bad for 6 months, is it? And like I say, the only thing I paid money for was the pens that I bought from that actual shop, the tri-blend pens, tri-blends, that's it. So yes, hope that was interesting. Thanks very much for watching, and take care. Alright, bye for now.